Hello, everybody. Good evening and welcome to this session. We have Haseeb here today. We're going to be talking about investing in commercial real estate. We're going to focus a bit more on gas stations, and we hope that everybody here is going to learn something. And if you have anything to contribute, please do not hesitate. You can definitely send your comments through the chat forum, or you raise your virtual hand and you'll be called upon. Haseeb is going to introduce himself and take it over from here. Over to you, Haseeb.
Okay, thank you very much, Kuba, for a nice introduction. Being as a realtor, you are doing a lot of things for your community, and you are trying to bring different form of the people from different walk of life, professionals to help your community to understand what's going in Canada and how to establish the life, how we can become a part of mainstream line. That is the main objective. You are doing good job. Thank you very much. I highly appreciate. And with the same thing, I will now start that thing regarding commercial real estate. I will go with that. My main slogan is always you will see that is don't start a business, buy a business. It means clearly if you are starting a business, there is a lot of risk that you don't know that you can manage those things or not. But the main thing is if you are going with the starting of a business, you don't know, and many unseen expenses comes, and a number of people who are starting, they are suffering in the beginning, and after 3 4 years they are in a position to make something happen for their family. Therefore my slogan is always buy a turnkey project. Now with that I will go with further, that is just sharing with you. As you know, my name is Haseeb Sheikh. I am a commercial and residential real estate agent. Here is my website, www.haseebsheikh.ca. My phone number is here. Now I'm coming with the commercial real estate types. First of all, we have to understand that how many types of the real estates are and what are the main difference. The main thing is number one, included land and business is called real estate with business because you have the real estate, the land also there. And the second is without land. There is no land involved, there is no property involved, their building is not involved, but the business only. That is called business for sale. You are paying a money for the goodwill. For example, you are buying a running pizza store. That is, you are not buying a building. You are buying just a store that owns. For example, you are going in Square One and you are starting some, for example, Tim Horton, even that. But that doesn't belong to you. That belongs to the landlord of the that plaza. You are going to hold that business. Now you are buying a business for sale. That is called a business for sale. That is a small terminology people don't understand and they keep asking. And the type of the real estate. Now, once we are calling, then in the real estate there are two things. Even that is uh, business for sale or that is real estate with business. Both things contain branded, franchised, named as flagged. Branded mean, for example, you are talking about the gas station, Esso gas station, Shell gas station, Petro Canada. These all are the branded one. If you are going in the motel or hotel industry, you name it, say Holiday Inn, like those things, those all are named as flagged. It means they have some name. And the other one is called as non-branded, non-franchised, non-flagged. For example, I am opening my own hotel, Haseeb Hotel. It is not a brand. If I am opening my own gas station or a pizza store, then it is not a brand. It is non-branded one. Then now we will go further. Unbranded and non-branded. These can be hotels, motel, gas station, or many any type of the business you can name it. There are so many things around the corner. You will see there are so many things which are non-branded. They don't have any big name, or those are named by the owner, whatsoever they are looking. Anything which is non-branded, now you need to buy. Then you have to go 50% of the down payment of that thing, minimum 50% of the appraised value. For example, there is a property you are looking for, and the price is about let's go $1 million, you are buying for 1 million, but it is appraised for $800,000, then you have to put 50% of the down payment of the appraised plus the difference. For example, you are buying $1 million, appraised is $800,000. Now you have to pay $200,000 and 50% of the appraised value. That's the way you can work on that. And always bank looks for the personal equities and credits. This is not that you are getting the money from your line of credit or your credit cards or from your home equities to buy any property. If you don't have any equity sitting in your properties, then this is a bad file, and banks are not comfortable to give the loan for those things. And they are looking for the experience that in the related business, you have minimum 6 months period time of the what is called as experience. For example, you want to go for the hotel, motel, pizza, or gas station, anything, minimum 6 months experience should be there. Now we are going with the branded and the franchise. Same way, hotel, motel, gas station. Now those are the branded. Then you are going with 35% of the appraised value. You know, that was non-branded minimum that was 35, and here is standard 35% of that one. And same way, bank is looking your equities, their bank is looking your credits, and they are looking for minimum 6 months your experience job letter. Now I am going for that. That is very important, Kuba. That is a very good thing for your community. Many people don't know about that thing. That is called as a professional real estate. Now, professional real estate, it means those people who are doctors, engineers, pharmacists, accountant like CPA, lawyers, these type of the professional, those are called as a high profile professionals. And when they are interested to buy a physiotherapist, dentist, you name it. For example, those people, when they are buying any property, then they have to pay 0% down payment. That is the beauty of the system, that I have a good connection with the lenders. I have good connection with those people where your people will qualify with 0% down payment to get that thing. And that is only the thing is, bank is always looking your personal equities, your personal credits, and your job experience. That minimum you should have a job experience in the related field, minimum 6 months period of time. Now, many people who are right now in this Zoom web, maybe some of those people, they are, I can say that those people right now, some of them are doctors, CPA, or lawyers, or accountants, or like those people, and they can get benefit of that one. They are interested to buy any commercial property related to start their own business, then they don't have to worry about the 35% or 50% of that big money. They can qualify with 0%. Now I will go further. That is, we are talking about the gas station because today our session is particularly about the gas station. Already I explained you a little bit about those things. Following requirements are there for the gas station. Number one is that you should have a job experience. 35% down payment of the appraised value is required. Always phase 1 and phase 2 is required. Phase 1 and phase 2 is called as the environment report must be clear. Many places you see that there is a car wash or mechanical workshop or like those things, and even tomorrow you will go to get a gas from any gas station, you will see that there are many places there where there is drops of the or the marks of the oil is there, and those are called, if those are going to penetrate in the soil, then it is called contamination. And if there is a contamination, then the seller has to clear that contamination. Then it will come with the phase 3 report. And that if until unless phase 1, phase 2 report and phase 3 report is not there, bank is not going to give any money for those things. And only not that one, last 2 years financial statement from the seller is required. That is mandatory. If those are not there, bank is not satisfied. And last 12 months terminal sale, because people can say anything. Hey, my gas station is making about 5 million gas sale volume, but 5 million, if they have purchased 4 million, how they can sell 5 million? Therefore, in this industry, many people, they give the wrong numbers. To control that one, these things are required by the supplier and by the CPA, by the accountant, to get all the information. Following requirements, as the sixth number is types of the tanks. Now, previously, all the tanks were steel tanks. Then steel tanks converted to steel tank wrapped with fiberglass. Then it came to single wall fiberglass, and the latest technology is double wall fiberglass. If any gas station have double wall fiberglass, then bank is giving easily this mortgage. Now, if you have any way, you have steel tanks with or without fiberglass, then you are putting 50 to 60% down payment, and banks are not giving, not at all. Banks are, any of the bank in Canada is giving any mortgage on steel tank and this one, what is called as fiberglass wrapped those tanks. But you can get, if we are going to the next level, which was single wall fiberglass, these were introduced in 80s and in the beginning of the 90s. And those type of the gas stations, it's very hard to qualify for the mortgage. But anyway, banks are looking 40% to 50% down payment to get that one. But if you have, you're buying any gas station, double wall fiberglass, then 35% down payment of the appraised value is required. Now, seventh number, many people are thinking, hey, I have 35% down payment. For example, you want to buy anything. You're saying, Haseeb, what's the price of the gas station? I will say 2 million. You will say, I have $700,000. Here is my $700,000. I am going to buy. No, 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 no. It is not going to happen like this. It will happen that is the money you are paying for the down payment, but always inventory is on the top. For example, you will go and see the tanks. The tanks are almost 100,000 liter tanks. If 1 liter is 1.5, then $150,000 is only in the tanks as a gas. Then cigarettes, inventory altogether, approximately each store carries $150,000 to $250,000 inventory, and that will be top of 35%. And phase one, phase two, phase three. Most of the people, they have the phase one, phase two, phase three reports, but they have the old one when they bought it. And banks are not accepting any phase one, phase two, phase three reports, which is older than 60 days. Now, if you are going to buy anything, then you have to pay $12,000 to $15,000 to $20,000 for the new phase one, phase two report. And if any big issue comes and you don't want to buy, then you have to write in the agreement that 50% payment will be paid by the seller if he is not going to clear the contamination or those things. And now you have, as a buyer, this is your responsibility to get the appraisal done. And appraisal is costing about $5,000 to $8,000. If we are talking something, this one, what is called as lending charges, financial charges, land transfer fees, all those things, which is called as a closing cost, that is always 1 to 2% of the purchase value. Now, the closing cost is 2% always. Financial institution. In commercial real estate, all the banks, they are charging 1 to 2% lending charges. Even you are going in the BMO, you are going RBC, Scotiabank, any bank you are going, you have to pay 1 to 2% from your own pocket for that is called as the lending charges. These are called as the hidden charges. People, normal real estate agents, they don't talk about this type of the charges. I am upfront saying that only 35% down payment is not required. You have to work on the other parts, which is $150,000 to $250,000 inventory, $15,000 to $20,000 for the phase one environmental reports, appraisal, and the financial banking institution, and the closing cost. Now we are going in the gas station. Next step. Following requirements are there. That is the 12th number. Contract with the supplier. Normally, suppliers are giving a contract of 10 years, and they are mentioning that each year gas station is making 2 million, 3 million, 4 million sale. and in 10 years they will make, for example, every year they have to make 3 million. In 10 years they will have to make 30 million sale. Why it is like that, I will explain you later on. Now this is the thing, you have to get mandatory once you are buying the gas station, all lease documents, canopy, the year of installation, if still any upgrades are required, number of the pumps, and installation period. These are the things you must need before you are going. Now, how to see the profitability once you are going to buy a gas station? Hey, you are listening from people, don't buy the gas station, there is no profit. You are listening from the people, hey, buy the gas station. Every gas station holder, after 5 years, his house is paid off. You are listening that, hey, after 5 years, the station owner, he has 3, 4, 5, 6 other properties. How it comes? People are saying don't buy, but the other people are saying buy. The reason is those people who are making bad decision, they are unable to run the show, but who are making good decision, then they are going to get a lot of profit from that. How the profitability is, some stores can make big money, but poor management. If you have the poor management, and many people, they go in the comfort zone. They are saying, hey, I start making money, for example, $150,000. Right now, he's making $5,000, $6,000. And when he will go and run the gas station, he will start making $20,000. He has gone in the comfort zone. He is not going in the gas station. He is sitting in his couch and watching FIFA World Cup. And then what is going on? The guys who are standing there, then they can do anything. And poor management can damage any business. This is not investment. This is self-employed business that you are running the operation by yourself, in and out. Some stores are located on the local highways, local and the big highways, towns, communities, good communities, bad communities, but good management gives good results. Doesn't care that where the gas station is. You should know about your abilities, that you can manage the thing. If you can manage the thing in a good way, your personal effort, your right time, making a decision, you are putting your time, you're getting one minimum shift, at least 40 hours at that place, it is never ever going that you are facing any challenges. Don't put your time to save $16 and you are there for 15 hours. Don't do that one, because you will be exhausted. You are unable to make a decision. You are not a part of the business. You are a part of the sales force then. Therefore, if you want to make good results, then you should go in the right management, strong management. Gas stations business is a good business. I have seen that many people, they have started from even one business. Right now they have 7, 6, 8 gas stations. Today I am coming all the way from Aurelia, and I met the guy who has a gas station in Aurelia, in Barrie, in Waterloo Kitchener, in Scarborough, in Wingham. He has 5 gas stations. And when he started gas station business in 2017, in 4 years, 5 years, that person had 5 gas stations. And when I was sitting, Mr. Sheikh, don't let any person to buy a gas station. Hello, how you can say that this gas station is not giving good money? You started from one gas station. Right now you have 5 gas stations, and you are saying to other people, don't come in this business. What is this? That's the wrong vibes or wrong message people are giving always, and I don't like those things whatsoever the people. Now, once we are talking about the profitability, you have to note that thing, the gas volume. Gas volume, normally gas stations, some gas stations are making million a year, and some are making million a month. That's a big difference. Now, for example, why the volume is going down and up today, as today is Friday, you came from your job, you have seen on the different gas station, there are different prices. One is selling at 1.52, one is selling 1.54, one is selling 1.48, and one is selling 1.6. Now, you're thinking where to go and where to buy, because these are the things. Now, for example, any person who has put the high margin, but what do you think, what he will get? He is getting the low volume, end of the year. And end of the year, low volume mean inside store sale is also very low, because he focused more on the gas price. And when he put the gas price high, only those people who can afford to go with the high price, they came here, but they never entered in the store. Even they entered, they never bought that thing. The reason the other things are affected. Those people who are putting low price of the gas price, now their store sale is in high always. They are making good profit from the cigarettes. They are always selling the lottos. They are always selling the merchandise. A lot of things are coming there. Therefore, though gas volume is the major role to get the mortgage, if right now all the banks have decided if any gas station is making less than 3 million, it's very hard to get the mortgage for that one. Gas volume and the commission margin. First thing and the second thing, that is the profit margin you are putting by yourself. For example, you purchase the gas at 1.5 and you put 6 cents. Now you are selling at 1.56. But anyway, whatsoever happened, these big companies, they give you the gas, and once they are making a contract with you, sell over gas 2 million or 3 million a year, then they are giving you a commission. Whatever margin you are putting, they don't go with that. They are giving you 1 cent, 2 cent, 2.5 cent, 2.2 cent. Top of that thing, minimum normally as today, market almost 2 cent is going commission. That if any gas station has sold 3 million gas a year, then 2 cent means $60,000. Top of that, his profit margin is coming in his pocket. Now we are going for that. The third thing is propane exchange and propane refill. You have you know many people, not only many people, almost every person is doing barbecue in the winter, in summertime. And when you are doing the barbecue, you see you are buying that propane. And in winter, in countryside and many places, they have the big propane cylinders because they don't have forced or electrical heating system. They are using the propane. And propane exchange and propane refill, always, I will give you thumb rule, is almost 50% profit margin. If you purchase that propane cylinder for $15, $40, it means that $20 is the profit margin in the propane cylinder. That is a big profit margin. Always it is like that. Now I will go further. Gas station. Last time Kuba said me that Mr. Sheikh, you took 1 hour. Today I went with the this what is called as PowerPoint. My daughter made this PowerPoint. I am old boy. I don't know how to make this PowerPoint. She made, thanks for her. And I'm trying to finish in time on time. Okay, profit depends on store sale. As I mentioned you, because store sale, you have to understand that store sale contains 3 major things. One is called cigarettes. Cigarettes almost, that is 10%. 10% is the profit margin on all the cigarettes, all type of the cigarettes. That is the standard I am talking about. And lotto, which is a lottery you are buying and selling, your win is coming, scratch tickets, altogether average is 6.5% lotto. And merchandise is 30%. I will give you a good example. For example, this is a bottle of water. The bottle of water, this one, which I am holding right now, he bought that one bottle for 12 cents. But this bottle, they are selling 1.99 cent. It means 20 cent bottle, they are selling for $2. What's the profit margin is there? And the same way, there are so many other things where they have big profit margin, but there are so many things where they have limited margin. For example, they are selling Lay's, what is called as chips, and Lay's chips, they are giving them 15% of that profit margin. But anyway, we are calculating merchandise about 30%. Many gas station, they have a hospitality food franchise business. And food franchise business is always giving 70% profit margin. Whatever you are buying, for example, you bought $10 burger, $3 is electrical and food and those things, minus 10% royalty. Average always is 70% profit margin is there. There is a big profit margin. And those places where you have this type of the business, that is called as multi money generating businesses. Today I was on one gas station in Barry. He was having car wash. He was having a mechanical workshop. He was having a house. He was having a Mr. Sub. Just see, he was having these three different other other incomes coming over there. And I asked him that how much you are making from these things extra, and he's not worried. He said, I'm making almost $180,000 from these three things. Those rents are coming. And it means his all expenses, including property tax, insurances, his mortgage, all is being covered by the rental locations, and whatsoever is coming from the store and the gas, 100% is going in his pocket. There were many people want to buy, oh, see, we want to buy this thing. Hello, if you're buying only the store and the gas station, maybe you are buying for $2 or $3 million. But those places where you have all those things, those prices start from the 8 million, 6 million, 7 million. Even that very one, he is bringing on $8 million. We want everything to come, but we have to understand, we have to go with the baby steps. Those people who are right now on those places, they have started from the very scratch, very low profile, very small places, at least to enter in this type of the businesses. Therefore, if you want to make a decision, many people are coming and they are here, we will buy the gas station if there is a Tim Horton. Hello, Tim Horton is never coming to you. Tim Horton is a rental place in the gas station, which is going to be run by any Tim Horton owner who is close by that gas station. None of the gas stations have their own Tim Horton. That all is rental. And many people are saying that we need this. Anyway, you can ask us. We can give you all the things whatsoever possible. And now, after royalty, we will go with that one. Gas station business, you can say, what's the net profit? You have to see. I'm going to give you a very good demo. Here you will see, if you can focus on this, next 3 minutes will be the thing where you can understand what is the meaning of the profit. Net profit is gross income minus total expenses, named as net profit. But this is not the net operational income. Net operational income and net profit is the different thing. Net profit, you sold the thing, the money came, and you purchased that thing or all expenses, that is the net profit. But net operational cost mean after even paying your mortgage, that is called net operational income. And that is then it is always cap rate. If anything is more than 8% cap rate, that is very good. Okay. I am going with that. I will share you this thing. You can see my this tab, this one. I'm talking about one of the gas stations. You can see here, it is 4.65 million gas volume. The profit margin on that is 0.45, and the profit is coming after the sale of the gas. He's making $209,000. Now, his store sale is $550,000, and out of 550, almost 30%, $160,000 is tobacco sale, and 10% of that is $16,000. $55,000 is his lotto sale, 6.5, he's making $3,575. His store sale is $335,000. He's making $150,000 from there. His pizza store, $180,000, and his 70% profit margin is $127,000. Mr. Sub, he is making this one. Air vacuum, he is making this one. ATM is this one. You remember I have told you here that gross income. His gross income is $649,000. And after that, he is paying property tax. He is paying insurances. He is paying credit card, loyalty, and those card charges. He is having the employees who is working there. $157,000 is going on. He is paying utility-based maintenance. That is $260,000. And his net profit before debts, that means mortgage, is $387,000. And here you can see that gas tanks, 75,000 liter, regular 25,000 premium, and diesel is 25. And you can see here, double wall fiberglass, DWFG, double wall fiberglass tanks are there. Bullock system is there, store sale is there, employees gas. Now, after this, you have studied, that is a case study, how you can understand that what's the profit margin is. how the profit margin you are calculating. Hopefully, this made a better understanding to you how you can see that profit margin. Now, preferable purchase should be plus 7% cap rate means you are making minimum 2% net operational income. Of net operation, you know, remember that I was talking net operation, that after even paying the mortgages and like those things. And buying a real estate is not an emotional decision, but logical. Many people are saying, hey, I want to buy this one. I have a pharmacy. Many people came to me that, Haseeb, I want to buy pharmacy. Hello, how you can buy the pharmacy if you are not a pharmacist? That is a technical thing. You cannot buy that one. Hey, Haseeb, I want to invest in this dental clinic. You're not a dentist. You're not a optimistic. How you can go with the optical store? Those things we have to understand, that you can go with the gas station, you can go with the pizza store, you can go with those type of the things which are easily you can understand. Therefore, I provide you services according to your financial need analysis. Many people are saying, hey, I want to do this thing, I want to do this thing. But I am not suggesting. Many people are coming to me. I am saying, hey, sorry, I can give you the services, but this business is not for you. You will buy this one, and down the road, if you are not successful, you will be giving bad name to me in the market, and I don't want to lose my credibility. I can give you the business where you have the skills and abilities to run the business. That is the main thing we have to understand. And always a question, there are so many realtors in the market. If you will just see left and right, maybe some of you who are sitting in this webinar, they want to become realtors. Maybe some of you who have their brothers, sisters, cousins, and they know many people who want to be or are realtors. Then instead of having everyone, why Haseeb Sheikh? That is a question. That is only the thing we have to understand. Why Haseeb Sheikh? The reason is you need a professional who has sufficient knowledge. And I am sharing with you the thing, hopefully not all the realtors have this type of the knowledge. The experience, if you want, you can see that how many awards and how many things I am, thanks God, having, and the trust. My people trust me. They love me, and they are very much blindly trusting me. They know that each penny Haseeb is fighting for over each and every penny. And I am fighting. I am just, when I am giving the services, I am giving the services that if it is for me, then it is for you. If it is not for me, then it is not for you. This is my slogan. I just work for you, just putting myself in your shoes. Can you afford it or not? Now, we have in-house lawyer facility that once we are going with the contract, the lawyer is giving the free review for your contract. And after then, he is giving you a lot of services till the closing, fighting for you, for your rights. That is the thing. Not only that, we have in-house inspection facility also. That is the registered, qualified commercial and residential inspectors who have a vast experience and have the mechanical and those engineering degrees done in this field. And also in-house private lending. God forbidden, at the last moment, you are unable to handle those things, then we are here to help you. There is no one quite like me in the market. You know me. Call me.
Yes,
I am here
Haseeb,
to give you the
for,
services. Thank you very much.
for those of you who have just joined, please, if you have questions, start putting them on the chat. We have less than 30 minutes to round up. If you have any questions, put them in the chat, or if you have anything to add, you can raise your virtual hand and I'll definitely bring you in. All right, go ahead.
Mr. Haseeb, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
What will be the interest rate for the mortgage for commercial these days?
Okay. As you know, even for the residential and everything that rates are too high. That is not like that. I will say the rates are low. Right now, for the commercial, prime plus 1.2 to 2.5, depending on your file. And somewhere you
plus?
can call,
Prime plus, right?
yeah, prime plus 1.25 to 2.5 with the 15 years of amortization.
And what about the down payment? 35 or 25?
Already, I have very clearly mentioned to everyone that in commercial, there is only one thing which is called 20%. Oh, 30%, 35%. 35% is the minimum.
Minimum 35%. Okay.
35% for the gas station. In my presentation, I mentioned you there are so many other things where we can say like franchises, like Tim Horton, if you want to buy, like pizza, like those things, if you want to buy, then maybe you can qualify with 10% down payment. But if you are going with the shawarma or like those things, then you have to put 35% down payment. Especially in gas station, today our session is about gas station, you have to put 35%. But if you are a doctor, you are a lawyer, you are a CPA accountant, like those, then you have to put 0% down payment to buy anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I
But
think we
you
have
have to
some.
you have to come and see me for 0%. It is not available outside. This is a special feature with me.
Okay.
All right. I think we have somebody's hand. Zoom user. I think that's the name on your account. Your hand has been up. If you have a question or a comment, please go ahead.
Sorry, I wanted to clap and I clicked that, trying to put it down, and the hand is not going down.
Okay, I'll put it down for you. All right. Okay, Haseeb, go ahead.
Yeah, the thing is, in commercial real estate, I will just say it's very, for example, I will give a good example. You have never seen any person who came in the professional industry and after then, he's satisfied from his job. Even they are making $100,000, they are making 150, they are paying a lot of taxes. And after then, what is going on? You are working for yourself, but you are at the same time, you are working for the boss, you are working for your CRA, you are working for banks, you are paying a lot of taxes. And now people are coming in the businesses. I will always say, start even from the small business. But start, and if you will see on your left and right, many business people who put efforts with the commitment, they after 5 years, they are not sitting on the same business. They have maybe paid off the homes, or they have multiple other properties. They are living in a property and they have maybe 2 or 3 other properties which are leased, rental, or like those things, or they have opened more franchises. But they made a decision. In commercial or in profession, it's very hard. The job mentality is hard to make a decision, but business mentality, quick to make a decision. And once you made a decision, then don't bring if and buts. Once you are making a decision, what is going on in our professional and personal life, we are getting advice or opinion about that profession from the non-professionals. I have zero knowledge about IT. My daughter is sitting outside. She came specially and prepared this whole, what is called as PowerPoint. I don't know how to make this PowerPoint. And if I will start giving you any advice, hey, make this PowerPoint this way, it's not. Therefore, if you want to make a good decision about any business, better to get opinion from any professional business person, or come and see me. Even you are not buying from me, you are not getting my services, but I guarantee you, I will give you the right opinion that you can make a good decision. Anyone have any question? I don't think so. I am so good presenter that you don't have any question. I am not that good presenter that you can say, hey, we are good. We don't have any question. But
I have a question. Thank you for your great presentation. I'm just curious, why is the down payment for petrol station higher than Pizza and Tim Hortons?
Okay, when you are going to buy even Pizza or Tim Horton building property, then again the same parameter is coming. You are buying with 35% land. Somewhere you qualify with 20%, but The real estate, commercial real estate, it's very hard to get anything with 20. Some the A class, for example, I will give you A class. For example, you are buying a plaza, and that plaza have the banks. That plaza have Tim Horton, Boston Pizza, McDonald's, those things. That plaza have pharmacies. That plaza have a medical store. Guaranteed you will buy with 20% down payment. But those plazas where you have the other things, not the A lenders, what is A tenants, you have B tenants. B tenant mean mix other people and the other one. Then what is, maybe you have mechanical workshops, but not any brand over there. Maybe you have insurance companies, but those are not the banks. Maybe you have those, what is called as the Ayurvedic, like those things, medical store, but not A. Then you are going with the 35 to 40%. Depending on that, which type of the lender, what is called as a tenants you have, who is over there. According to that, okay, not only the gas station, even you are going with the farmhouse, you have to pay 50% down payment. That is the standard that the bank goes with the minimum risk about businesses.
Okay, Haseeb, can you explain to us, you talked about having like a Tim Hortons or some restaurant within a gas station, and you say it's not you are not the owner of that. Can you explain to us explain more about that, who owns it and how it works?
Okay, for example, Mr. Kuba, you have your own gas station and there is a convenience store in it, and there is a space where you can bring any food like those things. Small foods like Pizza, Mr. Sub, or Gino Pizza, like those things, you can own that one. They will give you, you want to lease that one or you want to own that one, that's okay. But especially about this Tim Horton or McDonald's, they are not giving you to run that one because you are not having any experience about Tim Horton or McDonald's, and those are A class, what is called as food franchises, and they don't want to compromise anything on their quality and quantity. They want to go with the expert person who has already experience about this business, running a show anywhere. Now, you have a gas station and there is a space over there. You applied to Tim Horton. They came here and they said, hey, your place is perfect for the Tim Horton. We will ask the people who are close by you, who are already having Tim Horton, if any one of them wants to come here and open a branch. But they will not give you because they don't know that you know about how to be, you were not a manager. You don't have 3 or 4 years baking, admin, hiring, those experiences. Why they should risk on you? They will never do any risk. Number one. Number two, they are giving always the right of the first right of refusal. That is called first right of refusal. And any Tim Horton which is close by, they will ask him, hey, we got X location. Do you want to open a franchise over there? He is saying no. Then they will go to the other one. He is saying no. Then they can come to you depending on that you have to qualify for that certain period of time, 2 years or 3 years experience in specially Tim Horton. Number one. Number two is, you know, Tim Horton, having a Tim Horton, how much is security deposit? What do you know?
No, I don't know that. I don't have that information.
$1 million. $1 million franchise fee. Who have that franchise fee? That is cash. You cannot lend that money. And people don't have that one. Starting from $500,000 to 1 million. Drive-through, dine-in, different those things, but normally it is. No, people don't have that much money. Therefore, people are saying, hey, better to have $8,000, $10,000 regular rent coming, do your dirty job, you manage it's running or not running, we don't care. Give us our money monthly rental. And that is added feature when you are going in the bank. they see, hey, $10,000 or $8,000 or $15,000 regular rent is coming. It is not like that sale is going on, then you are making profit. Sale is low, sale is high. That is a regular money coming and easy to qualify. Just like you have a house and that is basement is rental, it's easy to qualify for mortgage when you have the rental basement. Same way.
So in some of these cases, how much does Tim Hortons pay for rent and maintenance and utilities? Is it separate or joint?
I have given you that normally average is plus minus 10,000, but as per my experience, as of today, I have seen the minimum was $8,700 and the max was $17,000.
So let's talk about professionals as well. You talk about professionals being able to purchase property if they want to run their businesses there. So let's take a dental clinic, for example. Now, are you purchasing this with the equipment or you just have to purchase the building?
Regarding which business?
Let's take like a dentist.
Okay, 99%, that is the way. If you are buying a business, it means you are buying the business with equipment and with patients. I have one dentistry business for sale in Hamilton, and he has 400 files with him, 400 patients. Now he is selling the business with 400 patients, along with all the inventory, the machines, everything there. You give the money, he will step out. That's the way it is. When you are buying a business, then it is not with 0%. I was talking about buying a real estate with 0%, but not buying a business with 0%.
So how much do you sell like a dentist clinic or a doctor's clinic?
If you are buying a location with the property, that always, we cannot say any, there is no specific price. Just you have to go with the area, the density, strength of the people. Those are the old community people. Or for example, you are buying anything. I will give you a good example. For example, you are buying anything in Etobicoke area, south. That is old community. Average people are plus 50. And now if you are buying anything in Hamilton area or in north of Brampton area, then that average community is 35-year-old. That's a big difference. Now, where you will see more patients, where the people are over 50 or where the people are 35?
The older people, over 50.
Older people. Now, when banks come and they see, hey, this is the place where he will be having always the patients coming in. That's the way bank also go with the demography of those people, place, location, all those things. Therefore, in real estate, no one can predict or give any price about any business until unless for example, even I am sitting right now in Dixie and Eglinton. If I'm sitting exactly in Dixie and Eglinton, the same place is maybe $2 million, but I am just 2 traffic lights away, and that is $500,000. The price has changed. That is the way it is.
Okay, let's go back to gas stations and talk about contamination. You said they have to do like the phase 1, the phase 2, and the phase 3 before any bank is going to look into that. So let's say I am interested in a gas station and then I find out that there is some contamination there. What do we do at that stage?
Okay. First of all, we have to understand what is the meaning of phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. Phase 1, what is going on? Those environment companies come and they are doing phase 1, that in the gas station, about till 1 feet, they do a hole. They are getting the soil over there, and on the different places, say 10 or 15 different locations, they get the soil and they go do that test. And now they see that if there is any oil penetration or water penetration or soil or salt or any acid penetration is there, then that is contamination. And phase 2, after then they have to do phase 2. Phase 2 is where you are pumping the gas, where you are stepping in the store where normally the parking of the cars is, on that area, they are getting the land, those things, and where the tanks are, close to tanks, they are getting the soil, and that is phase 2. Now they see that thing, that maybe there is a contamination. It is never contamination is coming from your own product. Just try to, I'm giving a good example to understand. For example, you have the parcel of land, you are very maintained guy, you are very neat and clean guy, you are maintaining your property. But in your neighborhood, there is a mechanical workshop. In your neighborhood, there is a factory where they are doing some type of the drainage work, and they have not proper sewer system. And what is going on from your neighborhood, sometime the seepage is coming or that leakage is coming to your land, and your land is having a contamination. Now, once that type of the thing is going on, now you can sue to the other people to clear it. If that is the contamination because of you, then the buyer will say, hey, I am not buying because bank is not giving me mortgage on that. Or they will say you, this is a minor thing, you go and fix it. Now, you, for example, there are right now, there are different type of the things. There are right now other, the previously about 5 years, 6 years back, what they were doing, they were digging, they were excavating, replacing the land. Right now, they are not doing that thing. They are calling the treatment people. They are putting the injection on the soil. Then they are what is called as putting special chemicals. And within 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, it is drained. It is free of contamination. That is the part that seller have to take care to clear that contamination. And that contamination is not only the oil is there or water is there or moisture is there, maybe something coming from your own land or from the other land. That is the contamination. Well, now there is a contamination. After that contamination is clear, then phase 3 have to be done. Phase 3 mean that contamination clearance letter.
Okay, so what you are saying is that if there's any contamination identified, the bank is not giving you any money.
No, they are not.
All right, we're about 5 minutes to the end. Before we round up, in 2 weeks, we are going to be having Ayo. Ayo was here before. He was running as a councillor for Kitchener Ward 5. So he's going to be here in 2 weeks to talk about his experience. He actually won. So he's coming partly to thank us and partly to explain the process. And those who are here before, please join us. Those who are here now, we're inviting you again in 2 weeks. That will be our last session for the year. If you have any questions, please give it, come up with your question. So I'll ask Haseeb to round up. All right, I guess nobody.
I guess I am the best presenter. No.
Well, yeah, I think you did a great job. I have to give that to you.
No, I have a
did very
question.
well. Well, maybe we'll thank your daughter for doing the PowerPoint and not you.
Do you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to ask him. We see some of these gas stations like the Esso chain, the Canadian Tire, the Petro Canada. Are those owned by people who buy the franchise, or those are owned by Canadian Tire themselves? And they'll have the gas stations that are not in any franchising name. You just see them, some of them in these rural communities without any name. So how does that work? If you have to buy a franchise for Esso, for example, do you buy it? Do they operate like they do with Tim Hortons, where you buy their franchise as well?
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
You are talking about franchise business, yes?
So he's talking about a gas station like Petro Canada.
Yeah.
Do you buy the franchise or you just buy the product?
Okay. When you are, okay, maybe, actually that was the second part of my presentation, that you have there are two things. You are buying with real estate or you are buying without real estate. But that is a franchise, that is a brand. You are buying that brand. You can buy with land or without land. Both ways you can buy.
Is that clear?
So those are actually the franchise, right? Because sometimes it's not owned by the Canadian Tire sells the franchise of the gas station to individuals. Is that how it is?
No, regarding the Canadian Tire, I will say that Canadian Tire gas stations are owned by the Canadian Tire. They are not giving their franchise to anyone.
Okay, so Petro-Canada, ASO,
Yes,
most of those.
Petro-Canada, I have one Petro-Canada for sale in Chatham. I have one Petro-Canada for sale in Gulf. There are so many Petro-Canadas available. Esso gas station, Ultramar, Pioneer. I have 3 Pioneers for sale, 2 Ultramar for sale, 7 Esso gas stations for sale, 2 Shell gas stations for sale. These all are the real estate with franchise. You are buying both things. Real estate, because that franchise owns that parcel of land. You are buying franchise along with the property.
I think the best way. Unfortunately, I don't have Haseeb's website. If anybody has it, please put it out there. If you go to his website, it's very, very clear what you are getting, because he puts all those details for every gas station that he sells. If it's Pioneer, he's going to put everything there. At the beginning, I think he showed okay, now we have it on the chat, so you can copy that and check that out. And if his phone number is there as well. So if you want more information, don't hesitate to give him a call. All right. So Haseeb, thank you. Thank your daughter for doing this for us. Thank you for supporting our community. It's been a pleasure having you twice. I think we've learned a lot. And if next time we need you, we'll definitely be coming and knocking your door as well.
Anytime, most welcome. It is a great honor. It is a great pleasure that I am talking with you guys. Hopefully, before making any decision for the second opinion, you can come to me, you can call me, and you can have a meeting with me. I will give you the best my suggestions and opinion that you can make a good decision.
All right. Thank you again. And thank everybody for listening. It's been a pleasure having you. Again, in 2 weeks, we are going to have another session with a councillor from Kitchener Ward 5. There are a lot of activities coming up for the community. We are looking into doing some things for Black History Month. If you have some ideas or you want to participate, please reach out, send me an email or send me a text message, and I'll see if I can feed you. We've been having some requests. I think is Adejisola here? Yes, so we had I'm working with the Council of Nigerian Professionals. You have a word to say? Adejisola. So Adejisola is one of my big partners. She's been doing a lot for the community. So do you want to close us?
Well done. Thank you for bringing this very, very important information to us. And thank you so much, sir. It's really been a pleasure. Learned a lot. I'm sure we'll be connecting because we want to be like your community. So whatever help you can do to get us there will be highly appreciated. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a nice weekend.
Kuba and Hanson, they are just like my younger brothers.
Yes, yes.
I respect them. I love them. They are like my younger.
That's very true. Okay, everybody, we've come to the end of this presentation. I wish everybody a nice weekend, and bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks very much.